Aloha, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. I don't know. So my mom thought it was Thursday the other day. You had...
Yeah, I thought it was Thursday on Tuesday.
You had a mix-up earlier this week. John also had a mix-up. So I woke up this morning thinking, oh my gosh, tomorrow, it's my papa's birthday. I should get him something, which I'm going to. But then I was like, wait. No, today's only Thursday. His birthday's on Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
Yeah, so, but I got like kind of freaked out because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like time is running out. I don't know when I would have time to grab his present. So.
Oh, and whenever anyone starts talking about it, then it's in your head. So yesterday, I interviewed the governor, and right when I got there, he wasn't there yet, but one of his co-workers was, or someone that works with him.
Right.
And I was like, they were like, oh, how you doing? I was like, oh, you know, Tuesday. And they were like, yeah.
Nobody knows what day it is anymore.
A few minutes later, Victor goes, I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah, Victor's the only one in it.
And so that made it a little bit better. But yeah, I've been thrown off all week long. Today is Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Pre-Friday tomorrow.
Pre-Friday. Also, maybe it's because the weather too, but it's making me so like blah. And I'm like, I don't want to drive. I don't want to have to get out of my house. I told Kelly that I went for a walk this morning alongside Ala Moana Beach. Nice. It was nice, and then it started to rain a little bit. And I was like, all right. I want to go inside and watch Harry Potter. That's my my rainy movie.
Yeah.
Is that yours?
It's my rainy movie, my cold day movie.
Christmas.
It's my Christmas movie.
There you go.
Anytime I'm wanting to just feel cozy.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, let's do some shout outs. Let's shout out some of our new followers. Harry Potter? Not my daughter. Shout out to Meryl Jennings, Kaula Navakaale, I hope I said that correct, TJ Amy Leong, and Sabrina Costa. Thank you for following us on Instagram at Living It Away TV. Also, she's probably watching at home, but it's one of our directors, our producer, Daisy. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Daisy.
Happy birthday, Daisy. I hope you're having a great time at home with your new baby, which, by the way, I think they stopped in the studio the other day.
They did. You were here, right? What?
I'm itchy.
Oh, that's right. That was your sick day. You weren't here, but they brought the baby, which they named after me, by the way.
Yeah, it's Kelly with no K.
They didn't. It's just my joke that I'm saying to everyone. Eliana. So it's Kelly and Ellie. Oh my gosh, she's the cutest thing. And so I got to hold her for the first time finally. And she's a happy, smiley baby. She's the cutest.
Well, both of her parents are always like in a good mood. So there you go. I mean, she's going to be in an extra good mood. Yeah. She's going to run for Miss Hawaii one day.
So sweet. But happy birthday, Daisy. We hope you have a great one.
Happy birthday, Daisy. Okay, you guys, you know how much we love our studies here on the show. Oh my gosh, and speaking of children, a new study suggests children who grow up with a canine companion are less likely to develop an inflammatory skin condition.
He goes, wait.
Speaking up, because they went like this.
He goes, wait, I thought of a transition.
You know what, honestly, maybe I should go back to school because I always try to think of transitions beforehand.
No, you got it.
Thank you.
And there are a few different ones.
And then I'm like in my head, I'm like, great job, Mikey. And then I totally forget what I'm about to read.
Skin conditions, children,
and dogs.
Pets. Our favorite things.
Okay, you guys, so this study that we're talking about is published in the journal Allergy, and it's revealed that babies who are around dogs in their first year have a lower chance of developing eczema.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is this why? Because I didn't have a dog when I was younger? Now, the study adds that if the child is genetically prone to the condition, okay? So health experts believe that exposure to a wide range of microbes early in life may help the immune system to train itself. Scientists emphasize that their research focused on how to prevent eczema and not how to treat it. It's funny because we were talking about Daisy, Tay, Ellie, and before they actually had Ellie, their fur baby, you know, obviously still like the love of their life, but they were always bringing, what's his name? Gohan around. So, and then you know how they said like babies and dogs, like the dogs get really protective?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what Tay was telling me, but anyway.
Oh, cute.
Sorry, I don't know. We talked about transitions and I don't know what to do now. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, dogs and babies and eczema, what's your thoughts?
And I think that makes sense. And I think that's the case even just for, not even just eczema. I feel like in general, just your overall immune health.
I think so too.
Because, and even, you know, kids that are out playing and getting in the dirt, because dogs are getting in the dirt too. So when you're around that,
Right.
I don't know. It's gross but good, right?
Right.
So,
yeah. I mean, obviously we've talked about it before how having a fur animal around you is good for your mental health. So, but never really thought about it when it came to like your skin conditions, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I have to learn more about that in order to like fully believe it. But I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I trust it because there are so many things, even with exposure when it comes to allergies. You know, if you didn't have a dog or a cat growing up.
Okay.
But then you want one later in life, but then you're allergic.
Yes. Okay.
I feel like that's one of those things. And then same with like,
right.
I don't know, introducing things.
No. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, I guess kind of exposing them at a young age so that your body can get used to that.
I think so.
Okay, right.
That's why, to me, it makes sense. I trust the scientists.
Yeah, exactly.
That's their study, but I say approved.
And everything we say on Living 808 is true, so there you go. Okay, you guys, this actually brings us to our viewer question of the day. We want to know, what is a fun childhood activity that you grew up with, okay? Is it jump roping, sliding down a hill with a cardboard box? We're talking about that with our producer. Playing tag with some of your friends. Whatever it is, go to our comments at Living 808 TV on our Facebook page, and we'll be sharing your answers later on in the show. Favorite thing that you did growing up? You said pogo sticks?
Yeah, I had a pogo stick.
What did I do?
That was fun. Hopscotch, classics, sock and boppers, more fun than a pillow fight.
Oh my gosh. You know what I just thought of?
What?
It has nothing to do with like outside playing, but when you started singing, I was thinking, baby bottle pop. Baby bottle pop. Do they still make those?
I think maybe. Actually, I don't know.
I'm gonna go grab one. But
What did you do? What was like a childhood fun activity?
I don't know. Well, I used to be into like those motorized vehicles as a kid. So those plastic cars and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
You fancy.
So I would always drive around my backyard thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to the store and just pick leaves and tell my parents that it's like, oh, this is your salad.
That's cute.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. So you had pogo sticks.
You had toy cars.
Yeah, I had a toy car.
We are not the same.
Okay,
he bougie like that.
No. All right, you guys, we'll be sharing your answers later on in the show. We want to know what your childhood memory was like.
Yeah, but coming up next, we are taking you to the Valley Isle as we continue Maui Week.
That's right, you guys. We're going to explore the culture, comfort, and coastal views of Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort when Living 808 returns.
The following segment is sponsored by Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort.
Welcome back to Living 808, everybody. Maui Week continues with a visit to Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort, where culture, comfort, and stunning ocean views come together for the ultimate island escape.
We're checking out the Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort here on the island of Maui and all of the things that this beautiful resort has to offer. Edwin, thank you so much for having us. Appreciate it.
Hey, pleasure having you.
You might have a unique perspective as the general manager, but could you tell us what makes the Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort so special, such a special place to stay?
So the Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort, I don't know if you know that we were voted the most Hawaiian hotel in Maui. So that's one of the things that we are proud to highlight, as well as the location. I mean, this beach was voted the best beach in Hawaii. And then also we're just a step away from world-class shopping, golf, food and beverage. So you can't ask for anything better.
Okay, it is a great place to stay. We get that, and you're making it even better. Tell us a little bit about the room we're in, because you've done an amazing remodeling job with new signature rooms.
Oh, absolutely. We're in the process of actually investing $60 million into this project. One of the things that inspired for this room, as you can see around, was the beach. We try to bring that beach sense into the room, and it's that relaxed atmosphere. Take off your shoes, just have a great time.
Something really special about this particular property is that the food and adult beverages can be had right here on property at the Maui Brewing Company. Tony, what an amazing place that you have here. Tell me about the food, because it's so unique, and what we have in front of us looks really delicious.
We serve island-inspired cuisine here at the restaurant with focus on variety, just like our beers and cocktails. We've got great steaks and fresh fish. We've got this delicious ahi poke stack. It's very creatively made with poke and ginger rice, almost kind of like a musubi. This cheeseburger that goes great with beers, our jalapeno bacon on there. And the beef that we use across our restaurants is Maui cattle beef, where we get to support our local Aina and the ranchers that really bring this alive.
And not only do you have some great beers, but you have some great cocktails as well, using the spirits from right here in Maui as well.
Absolutely. We have an award-winning line of Kupu spirits. So we have a Lihingmoi margarita here. We've got a Kupu whiskey smash with that fresh mint. And of course, our tried and true delicious Big Swell IPA.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
You mentioned this, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. It's really good.
Beers and poke and everything else.
And with a world-class beach right here in your backyard, of course, the Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort has some great water activities. And joining us now is Fabio Maximino from We Paddle Maui, right here on the shores of the Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort. Thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Walk us through a typical tour day. Tell us what folks can expect when they come to you.
Sure. Well, we start off right here on the beach, this beautiful place. Before we enter the water, we're gonna share some of the techniques, some of the Hawaiian history in the land. After you learn how to paddle, we're gonna teach about a little bit about the ocean. And this place is super, super special because it's right in between the channel, between Lanai and Molokai. And we have this beautiful place called Pu'ukeka, which makes such a unique experience. So we learn how to paddle on the beach, and then once you go in the water, it's just time to have some fun. Please make sure when you come to Maui, come visit us right here in front of the beautiful Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort. We're here every day, ready to have some fun.
The responsibility of relaying culture to its guests here at the resort lies solely here at Kawena o Keao. And the manager of this place is Ho'onui, and he joins us now. What kind of classes do you actually offer here at the resort?
We have a wide variety of classes, such as hula, and giving them the interpretation of hula as an art, rather than just a practical thing on stage that people would see. We do have ohe kapala, with the bamboo stamping, traditional artwork of Hawaii, and also things that they would use on their malo or their pa'u skirts.
On Fridays, you guys do something very special here. Tell me about Aloha Friday here at the resort.
To me, it's amazing. On Fridays, we're able to get a crowd of our hosts here in the hotel. You know, it's really, I would say, very organic because, you know, sometimes when we sing off key or whatever, but it is that collaboration of all of the hosts just having a good time and coming out here and the guests to experience that.
Thank you so much for having us down, and enjoy your Aloha Friday.
Oh, mahalo. Thank you very much. for having me. Aloha. Is my home in Lahaina with flowers, oh, so fragrant. Listening, my home so loved.
Ooh, I want a staycation now.
Right? Doesn't all of that look amazing? From the activities to the incredible food.
Right?
I'm jealous of John. Those bites looked amazing.
For sure.
And then also the cultural experiences
Yeah.
that we love that they're able to showcase to our visitors.
Right, exactly.
So great.
Also too, you know, as much as we saw a lot of the activities that they offer at the resort, it also looks just as much relaxing too. So you can play it up as long as you want, or you can just sleep in and you know, veg out as long as you want too. So.
Yeah, but speaking of playing it up as long as you want, if you stay longer in paradise, you can save up to 30% at Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort, Maui's most iconic and Hawaiian resort located on the world-famous Ka'anapali Beach.
That's right, you guys. Book your Maui escape today at Outrigger/Ka'anapali. We also have a QR code that you can go ahead, go up to your TV screen and scan that. And there you go. It will take you to the Outrigger Ka'anapali Beach Resort.
Wonderful. Such a beautiful spot. And again, we love our discounts.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
make sure you take advantage of that. Again, QR code on your screen. Here's the website. And of course, we want to say mahalo to Hawaiian Airlines that flew us over to the neighbor island, the beautiful Valley Isle, all that week for Maui Week, to tell you about an exclusive way that Kama'aina can save on their next trip to Maui. Hawaiian Airlines has something new.
Exactly, you guys. So Huaka'i by Hawaiian is Hawaiian Airlines' free travel perks program made just for Kama'aina. Now, any Hawaiian Miles member with an address in Hawaii can join to enjoy a free checked bag on a neighbor island flight, quarterly discounts between the islands, and of course, so much more.
And to join Huaka'i by Hawaiian for free today and get your exclusive neighbor island flight discount, visit hawaiianairlines.com/Huaka'i.
Here you go.
Oh, let's go to Maui.
I'm down. I want to go right now.
So inspired. And we're actually going to be talking a bit more about Maui Week coming up in just a little bit with Governor Josh Green. But coming up next, see how one local organization is helping dads strengthen their bond with their daughters through shared experiences, communication, and a whole lot of fun.
Plus, Massage Envy's monthly wellness program and special Kama'aina introductory rate makes self-care more affordable than ever. We'll get you all the details after the break.
Welcome back to Living 808. Today we're shining a light on the powerful role fathers play in their daughters' lives. The Fathers with Daughters program is creating lasting memories and building stronger families by encouraging dads to connect, communicate, and be fully present. And here with more is the founder of Russell Kimura with his daughter, Ava. Aloha, you guys.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So happy to have you and so happy that you're doing this. This is so wonderful. So for those that don't know, can you tell us all about what Fathers with Daughters is all about?
Yeah, so Fathers with Daughters was put on my heart to help fathers strengthen the bond with their daughters, because we do know that fathers being fully present in their daughters' lives makes a big impact, right? And there's many ways we can do that. And so, you know, we do events and different things throughout the year. And really sometimes dads just need a little kick in the butt to be encouraged to show up, be present, you know, listen more than fix problems, all those kind of things. And so my heart to help fathers really show up and be present and lead their daughters in a way that they feel strong, confident, and radiant by the time they leave the home. And so that happens in ways, but the prom's one of those things where you take them on a date and show them how beautiful and precious, and our theme this year is priceless. So she's worth it. And we're bringing them into the place where dads can lavish their love on their daughters and show them, you mean something to me and I want to lead you into that.
That is incredible. Okay, first off, I have to say, you're so lucky to have such a wonderful dad. Do you feel that your guys' connection is just so strong, and what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's like really special because as a homeschooler, I'm homeschooled, so I don't get like a senior prom or a normal prom experience. But so when he kind of was like, oh, like you realize that part of it came out of that, like to create me a special experience. And then over the years, I've been able to like, you know, be more involved every single year. And it's just been so special.
I love it. Okay, and so the prom is coming up.
That's right.
The father-daughter dance. So what can attendees expect at the event?
Yeah, Father's Day weekend, so June 14th. They can expect to walk in. We're going to have like this epic entrance, like a red carpet tunnel where they walk in, or not, yeah, they walk in, and then we're going to have a concert right when they walk in. The Vitals 808 is going to be playing music, and then we have all these stations from photo booth to glitter henna tattoos to balloon artists to different glam stations where they can get all glammed up even more. And so all these different things for them to experience. An evening of that. Then we have dinner, dancing, I mean, you know, performance and all these different things going on.
And we're looking at photos from past years. This looks so wonderful. And it kind of seems like a range of ages. So who can be involved?
Yeah, so ages 3 and up. So obviously we have the younger keiki, but we do have some dads that bring their 18 to 20-year-olds. It's not super common. I would say the main age that we see come through is anywhere from 6 to 10. But it's really fun because we have princesses, live princesses. We have dad-daughter dance competitions where they put together a little dance, and the girls, my girls, kind of decide the winner. We have a dad joke competition. We have different raffles, different things like that where they can just have fun.
That is so much fun. Okay, so a dad joke competition, plus you have a dance-off.
Yep.
Oh my, okay, so growing up, I remember I did do a couple father-daughter dances, and it was choreographed too, and that was so special, and being able to connect with your dad in that way, and to have such a special shared memory is so important.
I did it with them, so I did choreographed daddy-daughter dances, so I thought, oh, that's so fun how you can connect, so I said, what if we did a competition where we give you the 30-second clip and you choreograph something and then go. And so we have like 3 couple dads and daughters coming up, and they're gonna dance it, and it's really fun.
I love this. This idea is so brilliant. And I feel like it's just, yeah, it's so special. And it's something that you're definitely gonna remember forever.
For sure.
But you've been doing this now for a few years. What do you think are some of the highlights? What's the best part for you?
For me, it's like getting to see the whole experience from like, you know, when we start early, like last year, all the way up until the day of, kind of watching the whole thing evolve, and then actually finally being there and seeing it all come to life within like, you know, 5 hours of this magical experience is just so cool for me to be able to witness him like making all these phone calls and making everything happen, and then finally like the day of, it's just so cool to finally see it all, like his vision come to life and being able to help support that.
That's so sweet. I love how you both are just so supportive of each other, too. I am very, very blessed. I grew up with such a loving and supporting dad, too. I know, literally, if he was here that weekend, we would be there, too. I'd be the random older daughter that's still there. No, but I love this so much. I'm literally getting verklempt hearing you guys talk about this. It's so sweet. So if people want to be a part of this incredible event, where do we go for more info, and how do we sign up?
Yeah, so prom.fatherswithdaughters.com is where you could go to the website. Unfortunately, we're almost sold out. We actually have 10 tickets. So like maybe 5 dads with daughters or 3 dads with multiple daughters. So we're right there.
Okay, almost sold out, you guys. Hop on that website right away, fatherswithdaughters.com. And if people want to follow on social media?
Yeah, so Fathers with Daughters on Instagram. We have underscore, so fathers_with_daughters, and they can find more, or my personal page as well, Rusky Moore. But that's a way that they can understand more about what FWD is about and how we're equipping the dads to be present, intentional, and loving towards their daughters. And it's really fun. It's a fun, I mean, you know, I always say, like, if you can do something that's in line with what you're passionate about, like if you love vegetables, go be a farmer because you have all these vegetables. Like, I love my daughters. And if I can do something that is going to make me a better dad, I'm like, let's go figure that out and let's go do events and let's do coaching. So then I'm talking to the dads, hey, you got to communicate better. And then meanwhile, like, they're hearing me like, Dad, you better communicate better. You better listen. You better, you know, and so it makes me be better. And so that's my whole heart is like, I do this with them and for them. And her being a part of it, like, she's like an event planner. She has it to the detail, like from the centerpieces to the registration to all these things. I'm like, man, I couldn't do it without you. In fact, I'd probably just have like these little table and whatever, but it's beautiful with what she puts together.
That is so fantastic. Teamwork makes the dream
That's right.
work. All right. And obviously Dad setting an incredible example. If you'd like to be a part of the event, we'll have a link on our website, kh12.com. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Appreciate you.
And have so much fun.
Oh, we will.
What a beautiful way to celebrate Father's Day weekend. All right, coming up next, Massage Envy at Kapolei Commons is offering everything from customized massages to great products. Details about their monthly wellness program after the break.
The following segment is brought to you by Kapolei Commons.
Welcome back to Living 808. Massage Envy at Kapolei Commons provides a variety of wellness services delivered by licensed professionals, including cutting-edge therapies designed to support relaxation and recovery. John went over to learn all the details.
Kapolei Commons is great for some food and shopping, and then while you're waiting, you can actually come in for a massage here at Massage Envy. We haven't visited Kenoi for a while, so it's really nice to be back. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You guys has always had some great services and great products. but you've added some things since the last time we visited you. So can you tell our viewers about some of the things that you brought in?
Yes, absolutely. Over this last year, we introduced 2 new therapies, red light therapy and vibroacoustic therapy, to our list of services.
Okay, let's start with red light therapy. That's really interesting. I know that there are other companies that have this.
Yes.
What does it do? What is it good for?
So with Massage Envy, we've partnered with Lightstim, and Lightstim, they are actually FDA cleared with their tables and their pro panels, so they are effective and they're going to do what they say that they're going to do. So it's really good to decrease inflammation, it increases circulation, it also treats pain at the source down to the joints.
Okay, something that I probably need to lay on for a month. There's also, and it's good because you turn over, you get both sides.
Yes, so you get treatment to both sides of the body, and it helps energize your cells so that your body can operate more optimally. And it has a lot of, cellular health benefits as well as skin rejuvenation benefit.
Okay, and you got the nice little gadget that goes on the face too.
Yes, that's the Pro Panel, and that's FDA cleared to temporarily relieve fine lines and wrinkles.
No wonder you still look the same age that when the last time I came out. I'm looking a little older. So yet another therapy I'm going to have to sit in there for a month. Okay, tell us about the acoustic. What?
It's vibroacoustic, where we use vibration and sound therapy. So the vibrations and sounds, they're delivered through a massage table. The sound and vibration waves permeate over every single cell in your body. They massage over every single cell, in between every vertebrae, down to the deeper muscle layers, and even down to your joints and your bones.
Every nook and cranny, essentially. Okay, so on top of that, you guys still have 13 rooms, yes?
Yes,
And,
we have.
and a lot of great therapists.
Yes, 13 treatment rooms here, and so that's why we're always looking for more massage therapists or estheticians as well.
Perfect to be able to treat the community, but you guys always have something special for the community as well. Tell us what you have going on right now.
Yeah, we have quite a few things that are going on right now. With Father's Day coming up, we do have our gift card special. So with that, you purchase $100 in gift cards, you get a $20 promo card for free, or a $150 gift card, you get a $40 promo card for free. We also have our ongoing Kama Aina rate. So for first-time visitors, it's $80 for their initial 60-minute session. And then also for first-time guests, we are giving away a complimentary red light or vibroacoustic with their initial visit.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so you pique someone's interest in there, and while there are other locations, Kapolei Commons is super convenient. And for a location nearest us, best website.
The best website to visit is massageenvy.com. You can find the nearest location to you, as well as schedule an appointment.
Okay, that's perfect, because you need to get scheduled. How far in advance would you like a scheduled appointment?
Typically, we're lucky we're booking about a month in advance.
Ooh, okay, good to know.
But we have cancellations every single day, so it doesn't hurt to go onto the website or even give us a call.
Close to down to earth here at Kapolei Commons. Thank you so much for having me down. Appreciate it.
Awesome. So you guys, we've been highlighting Kapolei Commons all week. They have everything, at this outdoor shopping district. We talked about Island Vintage, Village Bottle Shop, and then of course, all the relaxation you can get, some R&R.
Yeah, it looks so nice. And I think a lot of us need that. Do some self-care, get over there.
Exactly. I have a membership over there, so I go to that one.
You do?
I do, yeah. I go once a month. So
once again, we are not the same. I'm jealous.
But if
Can I be you, Mikey?
If I can't get it, I'll just ask my nephew to step on my back. There you go.
That works.
But you guys will have more information on KHON2.com in case you guys want to book with them.
Yeah, but coming up next, we got some music for you. Roman J. Peralta is here in studio.
That's right, you guys. He's here to talk about Kolohe Kai's newest album, What Aloha Means. There you go. He's shocking to all his fans out there. And we're going to be talking about his summer tour soon. Next.
Plus, a little later, we're going to be speaking with Governor Josh Green. We'll hear about Maui Week from him, the powerful nationwide campaign helping Maui heal, rebuild, and welcome back visitors through the spirit of aloha.
Welcome back, everybody. Kolohe Kai's much anticipated album, What Aloha Means, is officially out, and it's featuring powerful collaborations and messages of connection to the island, sea, and community. Roman De Peralta joins me now to tell you guys about this special project and what spreading aloha means to him. Good to see you, bro.
Hey, thank you so much. Good to see you too.
First of all, dog, I gotta thank you for staying, because I know that you were on our morning news. I know that you performed for everybody over there, and so I just gotta thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for putting up with me. I'm glad to be here.
We'll make sure to get you some breakfast. So for those who missed that interview earlier this morning, let's talk about the new album. It's called What Aloha Means. You just released it. How does it feel to be releasing this project? Because lately, and I'm loving this about you, your music tells a story. It's very immersive. And I feel like everybody from around the world, whoever listens to this, they feel the Aloha spirit.
Yeah, I mean, it feels amazing. This is the 6th Kolohe Kai album that I've ever wrote. And yeah, it's all about aloha. And I'm so glad that it's finally out. I hope that it helps inspire people to show more kindness to people. And yeah, it took a long time. There's some songs on this album that are like, there's one song I wrote 17 years ago. It's the Hawaiian song on this album. And I waited a while to put this on this album. But most of the time, it took about 3 years to really record it with Imo Garza, Kapena de Lima. We did a song with my cousin Noah Cronin. So there's 15 songs on this album, 3 of which are What Aloha Means, song, intro, and outro. But then, yeah, I mean, it was a blast to put this together. And the whole project does embody just showing aloha either to yourself or to others.
Right.
And you cannot show love for your neighbor if you don't have love for yourself. Yeah. So the whole thing is about how to appreciate the aina, the ocean, aloha in all categories.
I love this. You know, you did mention that, you know, you're bringing in the community. You have such a loyal fan base. You know, which, by the way, shout out to the Philippines. You're huge there.
Thank you.
You're like Beyonce over there.
Oh, no.
What do you hope that your fans and your audience and, you know, everybody that's listening to this album, what do you hope that they take away from this? And how do you hope they respond to this?
Yeah, I mean, they listen to the lyrics because I wrote every word from the depths of my heart to either encourage them to show kindness to others, whether it's songs like We All Need Love with Soja, or show aloha to themselves, taking things day by day, a song that I did with The Green.
Right.
Or if they're in the depths of depression, I wrote a song called I Wanna Live, because sometimes we hit times in our life when we wanna give up.
Yeah.
And so I wrote that song for those who are specifically on in that bad mental space, you know, and I've been there.
Yeah.
And so I hope that, and there's a Hawaiian song on this album that finishes it up called Uali'i, and I hope it's just a little rain. When you look at things in your past, the problems, the storms, it helped you to grow rather than pushed you over and destroyed you. So this whole album is designed to help you to show aloha for yourself and for others.
Right, and you're getting the help from collaborators, you know, both on screen, you know, in the studio, off the studio. Talk about these collaborations, because you're getting a lot of help from the community.
It's amazing. I mean, we had 4 collabs on this album. One with Fia for Calm My Nerves, a cool dancehall song. We had Day by Day with The Green, We All Need Love with Soja, and Kamehameha School Children's Chorus for What Aloha Means.
That's awesome.
And having them alongside with Namaka Studios and Mandy Scott guys to bring those lyrics to life through hula, it's so awesome to join forces with people who have a genuine interest in others. And so everybody had the aloha. Every single person.
I was gonna say, I think everybody that you mentioned, you know, even shout out to Annika and Mandy, they definitely, that's their forefront, that's their brand. You know, wherever they go, wherever in the States or even, you know, across the globe, they always bring aloha. So I think that's smart to bring those specific collaborators involved. Real quick, if anybody wanted to learn more information, because I know you have a tour coming up.
Yes.
What's the website? Where are you gonna be? When do you start?
We start in August, we go to East Coast, then in September we go West Coast, but we're finishing it up here at home on October 4th and 5th, Big Island and Kauai. First shows we've ever done full band in 6 years.
Okay.
So we cannot wait. And then October 10th and 11th, Maui and Waikiki Shell. We got amazing artists joining us on the West Coast. And then in Hawaii though, we have Kanaka Fire joining us for all of the islands, and Protege with us, and Kanaka Fire in Maui and Oahu. So yeah, please grab tickets and come out, bring your aloha shirt.
There you go.
We want to make sure everybody that comes out feels Hyena, Kanikapila action, backyard style.
Aloha shirts, slippers, chihus, skanking. You got the vibes. It's KaloheKaiMusic.com. You guys can learn more information. We even have a direct link on our website, KH12.com. But we're going to continue to spread the Aloha spirit because in a few minutes, you guys, Roman's going to be back and you're going to be performing for all of our viewers out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to want to miss that. Plus, Governor Josh Green is talking story with us. We're going to be talking about the island's journey, resilience, and what's ahead in honor of Maui Week. Don't go away. Following segment is sponsored by Maui Week. Maui Week is a groundbreaking public-private partnership showcasing Maui's resilience and inviting visitors back through a nationwide campaign that celebrates the island's spirit, culture, and community-driven recovery. Now, Kelly was able to catch up with Governor Josh Green at the state capitol to get his thoughts.
Aloha, Governor. Thanks so much for having us out here. Now, the last time you and I chatted about Maui Week, we were actually on Maui wrapping up production at an epic celebration at the Hyatt. That was amazing.
It was amazing, and there were rainbows, and there were so many people celebrating Maui that we were pretty stunned, actually, and it came off great. Everyone, positive vibe.
And the positive vibe is continuing. All week long, we've been featuring stories that are really showcasing all of the beauty and really incredible resorts that Maui has to offer. But let's talk about this collaboration and why it's so important.
We knew that Maui had been hurting. After the wildfires, we wanted to recover and heal. And so many people had taken a pause in travels to Maui, especially because they didn't know how to deal with what had happened. So we invested $6 million to kind of amp our optics on Maui, and found partners in the private sector who were just wonderful. And then there was all this interest because you guys and all of the media outlets all across the country, really, but kind of a cascading effect of attention.
Yeah, and it's getting a lot of attention because, as you mentioned, there are other networks that are broadcasting this. So it's our Next Star partners. 15 different cities and areas are going to be seeing all that Maui has to offer. So what are your hopes that are coming out of this week?
Reaching out and texting me and saying, hey, I saw, different, beautiful shots of Maui and the people. It's really nice, and I think it's been a tough time on the mainland. That's what we were expressing when we started this project. And when people feel this opportunity to engage with our ohana here, they're over the moon.
Yeah, and it's an incredible investment in tourism to Maui.
It's really helping us, and I'm hoping that this will mitigate any softening of what was going to be a dip in tourism. When we went through tough times with the wildfire or COVID, a lot of people reached out and said they love Hawaii, they love Maui, and what can they do? And I said, well, always keep us in mind, because when you need to rest and heal, do it with us. And I think that this Maui week is a reflection of that.
I love that. And speaking of resting and healing, I'm kind of switching it now to the climate and our environment. This something that kind of goes hand in hand with this. You recently passed some really great legislation, the Green Fee. So how does that tie into a promotion like this week? Because of course, a lot of people know that it does impact tourists.
When we had that very difficult time of 7 months when people could not travel, we noticed some of the reef recovered. We noticed that some of the marine wildlife recovered. We learned then that we have to, number one, be more independent. So we came up with the concept of the Green Fee. It's a small increase in the TAT tax. That's the tax when people stay at hotels or short-term rentals. For every $400 people spend when they visit, $3 will go to help us with the climate. They are contributing to environmental solutions.
Definitely, and as we've been talking to many folks, that seems to be the reaction. You know, visitors as well as Kama'aina that are doing some staycations, being able to give back in a really easy way is really incredible.
Now that people see that they're helping, you know, a state deal with climate change, it's something special. Those dollars will be fully directed to, you know, to climate mitigation efforts, to making our beaches and parks more beautiful and resilient, to making sure that all of what's magical about Hawaii still is for decades to come.
And I want to mahalo you for making this happen. I mean, when you talk about climate change, island nations are the ones that are going to be impacted first when it comes to sea level rise, warmer sea surface temperature, coral bleaching, etc. So for us to actually be leading the nation and leading the world in such big ways is really inspiring. But getting back to Maui Week, again, it's wrapping up today into tomorrow. So what are some key things you'd like to leave our viewers with when it comes to Maui Week?
People should not think of this as just 1 week in time. They should think about this as a commitment to the future. We will balance tourism with our needs here locally, but we needed to help Maui and kind of the recovery. And so I'm really grateful again to all those hotels that participated. It tells people that we're working together to go forward in our future. And the future is super wonderful for Hawaii as long as we don't forget who we are, and that is the Aloha State.
All right, well, thank you so much for having me out here at the Capitol, and of course, for approving the funding that made all of this possible, and we're excited to see how Maui continues to flourish moving forward.
It's going to. Thank you, though, really.
So wonderful, and of course, you'll continue to see more of Maui Week into tomorrow.
That's right, you guys. And make sure to log on to KHON2.com so you can catch up with us and everything that we're doing on Maui.
Up next, we are talking to Roman.
That's right, you guys. He just finished sound check. He sounds great, by the way. And he's ready to perform for all of you.
After the break, he is going to be giving us a beautiful mele. Stay with us, Living in Hawaii. We'll be right back.
Okay, family, we just heard the inspiration behind Kolohe Kai's newest album, and now Roman De Peralta is here to share that vibe with the live performance exclusively for our Living It Away viewers. Take it away, brother Roman.
All right.
Take you to a place where they don't know your name, but they love all the same. Yeah, their hugs come with flower lace to brighten up your days. There is not a trace of hate. It's what aloha means. It's what aloha means. Sharing everything all in harmony. The love of human beings is love. It's what aloha means. It's what aloha means is love. For miles and miles around the world, there's so much beautiful people to be heard. Like all of the billions of sand beneath my feet. We're all different, but together we make a beach. It's not about blood, yeah. It's not about the color of your skin. It's about love, it's about love. And the beauty that's within. I'll take you to a place where they don't know your name, but they love all the same. Yeah, their hugs come with flower lace to brighten up your days. There is not a trace of hate. It's what aloha means, yeah. It's what aloha means. Sharing everything all in harmony. The love of human beings is love, love. It's what aloha means. It's what aloha means is love, 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 yeah. What? Love is in action, we should explore. When someone's in need, no, you just can't ignore. Cause living with aloha's quite a life. Throw your shakas up, shine your light, yeah. Don't mistake your kindness for weakness. Treat how you wanna be treated. Sometimes just a smile is needed to give others some kind of hope to believe in. Yeah, it's what aloha means. It's what aloha means. Sharing everything all in harmony. To love all human beings is love, love, love. That's right, everybody. It's what aloha means. Hope you enjoyed this new album. It's out now and available on all digital platforms. Come join us on tour to sing What Aloha Means and much more, right? It's what aloha means. It's what aloha means. Sharing everything all in harmony. To love all human beings is love, love. It's what
asked, what is a fun childhood activity that you grew up with?
Now it's time to see what you have to say. This is
Your 2 cents.
All right, Frank, kick us off.
All right, Jim Parkinson says, lawn darts. Hashtag Sato Swiss cheese kids.
Jim, is that you?
Love
I can't
it.
even tell because you're a picture. Okay, Kelly says nighttime hide and seek.
Yes.
Oh,
Flashlight tag.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
We did. Oh.
I wouldn't do that. I'm just teasing.
Ghosts?
I don't know about hide and seek at nighttime. Okay, Kara says frisbee golf is still fun. Oh, okay. I
Frisbee
think I've heard
golf,
of that.
that's a classic.
Okay.
Marissa says, going to the beach to get seaweeds with my siblings.
Very cool. Wilson says riding my BMX bike, jumping ramps.
Fun.
Nice. Thanks,
Ooh,
Wilson.
a daredevil kid over there. Randy says playing musical instruments and still playing.
Right on, Randy. Miles says playing marbles, chase master, dodgeball, and riding bicycle.
Playing outside for Sarah, fishing with her dad, riding bikes for Pat.
Richard says me and my sisters and cousins would play tetherball in our backyard every day after school.
Tetherball. That was a fun one. Climbing trees. Lots of bike riding, hopscotch, and Ted Light for Grandma. All right, have a beautiful day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for Aloha Friday.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Roman!